first split because I still can't do a split.
Hey everybody, it's Corey the Blind Guy,
His wife.
LaQuita Marie, and we're here today talking about getting nutrition for yoga. What you can do to embody mind, body, and spirit through yoga, but also you can see some business practices coming from a yoga expert himself. We got Yoga with Goga coming all the way live from Kenya today. And he's going to drop some jewels with us on us about what he's doing with his yoga program as far as nutrition, mindfulness, and networking, and also doing and also creating business opportunities for himself, all in the best 1 hour of your day.
All in the best 1 hour of your day because, y'all, this is going to be a good day. Corey, how should we do this 5 minute story time? Should I tell my 5 minute story time of my yoga experience, or should you give us a 5 minute story time? You or me, because we have Niru Pandey Love Marriage looking in, saying hello. We also got my Renaissance grandma. We got all the ladies, in the house. So I don't know. You tell me, Corey. Me.
You tell me about your yoga experience.
Okay. This is perfect because Lily's mental health journey. We always start our live streams with a 5 minute story time. So here we go, Niru. Whew. This is going to be the shortest 5 minute story time ever because I don't have a good experience. So there's this chef LaQuita Marie, this wonderful lady that was, having a great time at dance class. Now, her expertise was African dance, and she could kick, she could dance, she could contract, she could ground, but she could not extend very far. One particular person in class was amazing. We'll call her Emily. Emily was a yogi. So she was the type of yogi that would, keep herself calm. She didn't need to smoke, nothing from the bud files, nothing like that. Her mental health was really good. It was like she was following Lily's mental health journey. She was calm, serene. She could stretch, and Emily could do splits. And Emily told Chef LaQuita Marie, well, if you can dance and if you can walk and if you can think and you can smile, that's all you need. It's all in your mind. You can do splits. Huh. Well, I said to myself, Goga, because yes, Shad 73, only Goga can do splits. Chef LaQuita Marie cannot do splits, Alex. So Chef LaQuita Marie tried. She went down and Lynn's life lessons, let's just say she did not get back up. She was helped up later by Emily, a few other friends, and she did get up. Trust me, Juba Bruce Love TV. She did get up, and she was in need of Yoga with Goga, who is a true teacher. Yoga with Goga is who we have today for you all to help you all get into finding out how nutrition can help your yoga, mindfulness can help your yoga, how so many different things, and actually how yoga might even be able to help your pockets because yoga is not only an instructor, but he's making a living, or at least some extra change. Let's just call it that. I don't want to give all of his information out. So thank you if you're here giving a thumbs up like Juba Bruce Love TV. I say we bring Goga in right now because Goga has a fan club all in the house. They're calling Goga.
We're going to bring Yoga with Goga in to say good morning to everybody.
Good morning. Welcome. Wait a minute. I don't know what just happened. I just lost Goga. He's coming back, y'all. He just went out of the studio as I brought him in. He's coming back in because, of course, we are going to be talking nutrition with Yoga with Goga. Right now, we've got 1 hour of your day. If you have not already, put in hashtag the home team because we always do 2 giveaways. So please be sure to put in hashtag the home team. That way, we're going to see who wins first place pony. That's always the first giveaway. And the second giveaway, Goga will be giving something good away today. So that means you got to, stick and stay just for a little bit. And if you can't stay, definitely let someone know that you had a good time here today. If you're watching on the replay, you know what to do. Enjoy the stream. We always have treats for you as well. So let's see here. We've got Yoga with Goga coming back in, and let's see what the chat is saying. Lily's, oh my goodness, you're so right. Lily's mental health journey says Goga ran away. Just in true Goga style. He might have gone to do a split or something like that. I'm not sure. But it's so good to have you, Evangelist Melvina Thomas. She says, praise the Lord, bro. Yoga with Goga. Give you thumbs up. Much appreciated. We even have Healthy G Mom out in California. Thank you for putting in hashtag the home team. Y'all, if you have not done so, put in hashtag the home team. Share with Love TV. We got a Nigerian. Oh, if there's anybody else that's Nigerian, I'm always looking for Nigerian so I can claim to be Nigerian before Goga comes back, because Goga is Kenyan. I don't want to, say I'm not Kenyan today, but I just want to be Nigerian. So we have one, Share with Love TV. So good to have you all here. Look, Evangelist Melvina Thomas is saying, praise the Lord to everyone who is listening. And of course, Healthy G Mom is sending the love. Corey, anything that you want to add? Have you ever done a split? Because Alex has put in hashtag the home team. Y'all keep that up. I don't know if Alex has done a split. And I know a lot of the men, they are thinking like, oh, I shouldn't do it. Thank you, Lily's Mental Health Journey, for putting in hashtag the home team. And welcome in Mercy's Empire. Goga is on the way. We're about to bring him on the scene. Corey.
No, I've never done a split on purpose. Done some on accident playing sports, but never on purpose. Never was pleasurable either.
Ah, that's terrible. I'm going to see if anyone in the chat, y'all know Share with Love TV has put in hashtag the home team. Keep putting that in. We're about to do the first giveaway. Y'all know that Yoga with Goga has had quite a few splits challenges. So that's one of our questions to you today. Are any of you out there into yoga? Are any of you out there doing your splits? Let us know what you're doing. Oh, thank you, Juba Bruce Love TV. Make sure you put it all together. Don't leave any spaces. Put it in like Share with Love TV. That way you can get in and you can win, because Lynn's Life Lessons has it right. Lily's Mental Health Journey, it says, I'm here, but I'm trying to calm someone down. Do some splits. I'll bring Goga in, okay? Goga, if you're ready to come in, I'll bring you in from the green room. Just give us a thumbs up and we'll bring you on in whenever you're ready. Just give us a thumbs up. So that way we know that, because now here's the thing, Corey, you got to give a good introduction, because Goga is ready to come in.
All right.
So, I mean, it can be short and sweet, but it's got to be good.
Today's special guest is none other than a yoga master himself. When it comes to being a yoga master, he's more of a Jedi than Yoda, than Obi-Wan Kenobi, Luke Skywalker, and all the Star Wars Jedis combined. This time for today's featured guest is Yoga with Goga.
All right.
I was looking around, I was wondering who's that being introduced. Thank you for having me, Corey, LaQuita. Thank you so much for having me here. How are you guys doing?
Doing great. How about yourself? You coming in today? You're going to talk about a lot of good things here today, but purposeful poses. When you say purposeful poses, LaQuita Marie, he's talking about what is the actual poses that he's talking about? The down facing dog pose, or he's talking about the upper facing dog pose. What poses are purposeful?
Purposeful poses. That's quite I like the title, because definitely purposeful poses. I know you guys know me from the splits challenge, but any pose can be purposeful, because a pose is just in yoga parlance we normally say asana. Asana is any posture. You are in a pose as you're seated, Corey, LaQuita. You are literally in a sitting pose. Your back is upright. You're looking at me. You're actually exercising a posture right there. So anything can be a particular pose, but it just depends on your alignment and those kind of I hope it's not.
I don't know if it's us
in your back or anything.
Goga, are we freezing our audience? Yeah, I think it was you, because Killer Hypoxia, let us know if it was Goga or if it was us, because Gail at Night is in the chat making sure she's dropping all of your links. So that way, if you freeze, people know where to find you. Always Yoga with Goga. So right there in the ticker, in the show notes, everyone can find you if you freeze today. So, we have Jorawar saying hello. You have such a wonderful community. Why does everybody love you? Evangelist Melvina Thompson, you're talking about these purposeful poses. Does it have something to do with, your posture, your energy? Tell us about these purposeful poses, because We want to hear about it. Let us know. Uh-oh. Look, they said Goga is freezing. I thought he was just smiling, Corey.
How soon I froze on a smile. I don't know what happened right there. So yeah, so I was saying that any particular yoga posture, so long as you exercise the alignment and the mindfulness, it becomes purposeful in the sense that it's not straining any part of your body, and it's something that is bringing benefits to your body. So it could be down dog, as Corey says. It could be down dog is a very good posture just to be able to stretch the spine. It could be something as simple as sitting cross-legged. Most people may not be able to do this because you need to get some bit of hip mobility. It could be standing. How are you standing? Are you evenly standing? Are you distributing that weight, onto your feet? Are you grounded? Or if I was to push you a bit, you'll end up falling down. So it can be something as simple as that. So you only just need to have that bit of awareness when you get into a particular posture, and that's when a posture becomes purposeful. Um,
I love it.
Including the
Mercy.
splits.
So wait, I have a question before we get into the splits, because I don't know if Mercy's Empire Africa can do any splits, or Evangelist Melvina Thomas. Now
Yeah.
here's the thing: Island Sisters TV is here, and you're talking to us about hip flexion and everything else. And thank you so much, Gail at Night, for dropping Goga's link so that if people don't go to the description, they can find them. I do have something to ask you about what you just said. Okay, right now you're seated on the floor. Can you give us something? And you're
Yes.
showing us the hip flexion, right? So, because Healthy G Mom
Yeah.
notices, she says, "Ooh, very limber in his sitting position." So, can you give us something? Let's say if we're feeling off balance, because you said, if we're not grounded, or if someone, just pushes us a little bit on the side, how is our balance?
Yeah.
And we're going, if we are not very balanced right now, we're not very grounded, and we're feeling that, um, let's just say dizziness, right? Because
Yeah.
Evangelist Melvina can't do the splits. She's just watching. But we want something that we can do because no okra needs help. Okay. So give us something to, if we're all just kind of seated, whether we're on the floor or in a chair,
Yeah.
what is something that we can do? If you can show us and explain it, because in your videos, your YouTube videos are wonderful. The way you talk
Yeah.
through everything. So I'm sure you're well versed in this. Oh, and make
Yeah.
sure everybody puts in hashtag the home team. Don't follow no okra saying the no okra team. Go ahead, Gogo. We'll ignore him.
Yeah. Thank you so much for that. Yeah. So most people don't have access to this kind of sitting. So you can only just sit, take a comfortable, easy sit where you just cross your ankles at that particular point. So some of you'll find your knees are somewhere this high, and it means like we need to do a lot of work on our hips. But if they can fall like that, the idea is to ensure you don't strain the back. So you always want to keep the chest a bit straight. So the chest must always be like elongated. Because the moment
Or
you do
elevate.
this, you're putting pressure on the lower back. The moment you sit like this, you'll actually feel it somewhere on the lower back that there's a bit of a strain. So you always want to ensure that you bring in ease. Even when you sit on a chair, those of you who are working in offices right now and watching us, you always want to bring in that bit of, elongating the spine. You always have to keep the chest open, always, because that also helps your breathing. When you slouch, it kind of comes in the way of your breath. But when you open the chest like that,
Okay, so wait a minute, because Elisa's adventures in cruising, I don't know where
yeah,
she's cruising to, but this will probably help her on the ship. Make sure
yeah,
you put in hashtag the home team as you come in, y'all. We're about to do the first place pony giveaway, and Mountain of Inspiration. Goga is going to help us with that first place pony. Now, I do want to address this while you're telling us this. Remember, Island Sisters TV, she has osteoarthritis in both hips. Can she sit like that, or should she just sit in a chair? You tell us.
sorry, I missed the last part. Island Sisters,
Oh,
what
I'm
did you say?
sorry. Yeah, it kind of glitched a little bit. I'll repeat it so that way Saniki DIY can hear it as well. So, Island Sisters TV has osteoarthritis in both hips. Can she sit
Yeah.
like that with her legs cross-legged, with her knees almost touching the floor?
Yes, absolutely. But what she may need to do is modify the posture a bit. So you can always get like lifting your hips up is that it will actually bring the hips to be on the same level as your knees. Most people will end up straining in this particular posture because if the knees are high like this and the hips is down there, there's still a bit of pressure. So what you want to do is see whether you can bring the hips up. The moment you slide, I can use one of my mats here as an example. Um, so I lift my hips up I sit on a, you see, it has totally modified the posture because it's bringing the hips and the knees to be on the same line. And this actually gives you a very perfect alignment in terms of the posture. So you don't really have to strain in terms of, the hips being lower or maybe the knees being higher. So you can just bring in that bit of a modification and it will actually help your limbs completely when you're sitting in this particular posture. Another option you can use, there are many other postures you can modify. You can come into what we call hero's pose. Hero's pose may be very harsh for.
Oh no. I think Goga is freezing again, you all. Oh my goodness. We'll get him back.
So
Okay,
in
Goga.
hero's pose, you sit on your heels like that. Again, you
Okay,
try to keep a.
wait a minute, Goga. You froze a
Yeah,
little bit because
yeah.
Gail at Night is putting your links. Y'all remember, Goga has all of these videos where he's walking you through this, he's talking you through this. So definitely go to his channel. But for right now, we want it live. So in KG Cynthia TV, we're getting it live. Just go back to what you were just doing while everybody continues to put in hashtag the home team, all one word, because you're going to help us with that first place pony giveaway. So y'all keep putting that in, hashtag the home team, and show us that one more time, please, Goga, because Onap the entertainer just came in.
All right. Yeah. So the other thing you can do, come on to sitting on your heels. So remember we try this. So you're sitting cross-legged like that. And again, I said you can get a block or a cushion and just lift the hips as high as possible, like that. And then you want the hips and the knees to be on the same line like that. And then another option, you can try sitting on your heels, which is what we call the hero's pose. That's a very good posture as well for digestion purposes. And it's the only posture in yoga you can do after eating, because after eating, so you just come on sitting on your heels and then try to keep your spine as straight as possible.
Keep your spine straight. Okay.
It's a very good meditative posture as well. And it also helps digestion. And it's the only posture in yoga that is documented that people can use after a heavy meal, because it actually helps food go down very easily. There are a variety of other sitting postures, standing postures. You can, like we have the palm tree posture. You have the, palm tree posture, you just come into standing and then you interlace your fingers and then you just stretch them above your head. It's a very good posture just to also wake up your shoulders, just to be able to get that nice stretching of the spine going on there.
So wait a minute. We can all do that one
Chi pose. Chi
together.
pose is a twist of balance.
Okay.
Yeah. So like that.
So because Elisa's Adventures in Cruising is putting in hashtag the home team, y'all, right after these poses, we're going to be getting into the first giveaway. Got it. Now, I do have a question for you, Goga. Oh no, Goga is frozen.
Yes,
again.
like
Okay, good. No Okra says grits is good for flexibility, especially with sugar, but okra is not good for that. Okay, so we know not to take him seriously. So my question to you though, do you like okra?
Yeah. I love okra, especially in a stew, because
It's good that way.
I like it. I like okra.
Good. Rose Gamoya, Gamoyo vlog. I hope you like okra as well. Y'all know this is what we're doing. We're streaming to Goga's channel as well as to Blind Guy, his wife's channel. So that's why we have everyone in here having a good time. And you have such good moderators over there. Alex is amazing. Alex is greeting everyone as they come into your channel. And of course, I'm honoring everyone's. Yeah, I'm honoring everyone's comments as they pop in. So you all be sure to put in hashtag the home team. I don't know if Walking Purpose Monica Miles has done it already, but put it in, y'all. Put it in. And Mercy's reminding you all to hit the likes right along with Gail at Night. So here's the thing. Gail at Night was laughing at these poses and laughing at me and all of these good things. But I think she's laughing at that grits with the sugar in it too, because I know in Kenya, you all eat ugali, which is like maize or corn and water, and you cook it up, because that's sort of like ours grits, but it's thinner. We eat it more thin, like a soupy sort of. It's hard to explain. It's not like soup, but it's just thinner, more creamy, I guess. So I do have a question for you because Rose loves okra. She says it's her favorite. Of course, Share with Love TV is Nigerian. She loves okra. I'm not sure about Clement Treasure, but Clement can let us know if she loves okra or not. We have to look, see, Gail at Night is saying it. Okra for the win. Take that, no okra.
That's funny.
So, so I want to
Hey,
get a
lashes.
little bit. I know I want to get into the first place pony because we have Lashes Journey here. I'm sure she's here for the nutrition because before we do first place
Yeah.
pony, I do want to hear from you a little bit about nutrition and yoga because you said that even in your training, you've gone to school for yoga, you've trained heavily, you're now an instructor yourself, but they actually do recommend certain diets for you. So, Gloria Osas would like to know how should we eat? And should we eat like this only if we're practicing yoga? Because mans like Akil might just practice this if, they're going to take a walk, or is it for every day? Tell us about nutrition and yoga because Teresa is listening. Teresa Myers, welcome.
Thank you so much. Yeah, nutrition is very important. Is that you probably have in you've had it in the popular culture about the yoga diet, and sometimes you're wondering what is this yoga diet? What are they talking about? The yoga diet on an ideal state is just eating mostly natural and plant based kind of foods, and it's very important to give a background of where this comes from. I don't know if I can share the presentation just real quick. Um, Let me see.
You want me to add it to the screen, the slideshow?
Yes, please. Yes, please.
All
Yeah,
right, y'all. Yoga has done something amazing. Not
that's
only
it's
can he
really
eat, yeah, not only can he eat okra every day like Evangelist Melvina Thomas, but he's done this amazing slideshow for us. So he's going to explain about yoga and nutrition. Oh wow, man's like Akil always walk for 180 minutes. So I know that health is our wealth. So let us know about nutrition. I'm here for it. Let's get into it. I'm going to pull the slide up and there you go.
Thank you so much. Yeah, so now yoga for nutrition, basically, when we talk about it, it stems from the philosophy behind yoga. So in yoga philosophy, there are some basic things that we need to know. There's the concept of what we call the gunas. Gunas is Sanskrit for, let's just say, state. It's very hard to like translate most of the Sanskrit words in English because you'll end up losing meaning. And states normally just refers to the three qualities that exist, and make up the universe. And even us as human beings, we have those three states in our body at any particular time. So these states, you can see them there. We have the sattva, you have the rajas, and you have the tamas, which actually define the state of what you are in. We are not trying to say that yeah, of course, we're not trying to say that you must work to achieve the sattva state, which is really the harmony bit. But that's the most ideal. Is just that any human being has these particular states, when it comes to their body, and this is like the foundation of yogic nutrition, because the
Mm.
gunas define your lifestyle, they define your state of mind, they define everything that you do. It goes to something as simple to even the kind of clothes you wear, your temperament, your disposition and things like that. So a yogic lifestyle, especially that is actually intention toward your, like a yogic diet, will actually help you work towards getting the sattvic state. And you can already see the example there, the kind of sattva and the kind of attributes it brings to you as a human being. You can see the
Mhm.
rajas. So sattva, if you find somebody is very peaceful, that means they're very sattvic. If they have that state of harmony, they're very calm and things like that. And everybody always looks towards that. The rajas are these people they're very hot tempered, things like that. Tamas is lethargy. If somebody is just lazy, they just, not even going to struggle. That is the tama state. These states are not like
Uh-oh, y'all. Goga just froze a little bit, but EK is in here, so welcome to you and OG Brand. I know that a lot of you are talking about okra and all the good things, so that's wonderful. Once Goga comes back in, Zelen Cooking Paradise, we're going to run First Place Pony after he talks about nutrition because this is good. So far, it's quite helpful. Corey's back from his call. Uh-oh, Elisa's Adventures in Cruising is not a fan of okra either. Okay, but we did have a lot of people that were. So go ahead, Corey.
Okra keep you lubricated, so in all ways,
Sorry.
especially when it comes to your joints and your hips and your legs and your knees.
Oh, you hear that? The Everyday Life of an OCD chick. And bravo with Sheila, ladies, let's chat. TWP Popcorn is here as well. And good news, we have Goga back. I don't know what happened, Goga, but you froze. So y'all keep putting in hashtag the home team. You were talking about Thomas. You know, yes.
Yeah. So Tamas is the lethargy. People find yourself generally lazy, depression. These are like the Tamas state. It's literally just about that lethargic state. These states are very important because Tamas as a state is what is going to help you sleep better. Rajas is going to get you to work because a Rajas state is what actually gets work done. So when you're in a Rajasic state, you get to do the work, and that's very important. And then the Tamasic state, of course, as I said, it's very crucial for, just for you to get sleep. When you get tired, then you need to find sleep. And then the Sattvic state is what we hope to get, the ideal state where you get that state of harmony, peace, and, that kind of stuff. It's very high up there, but that's what you want to work towards. And then that now explains the diets. So there are three types of food when it comes to, generally the three types of food, and you can see that particular, picture there.
So I have a question about these three types of food because, EK, he says he doesn't like yoga. I mean, he doesn't like okra, whereas Walking Purpose Media Monica Files says, yes, okra for yoga, okra for my knees. We do have Juba Bruce Love saying okra is so delicious with your steamed fish with it. So I see you have okra. They're talking about okra and they're talking about fish. Now, according to this particular picture that you're showing us, tell us about, is there any certain way we're supposed to eat our foods? Like, are we supposed to eat them in combination? Let us know what's here on the screen with these three types of food that your yogic instructors provide, in the training that you've done, because we've got folks coming in and they want to be like Goga so they can do splits. That's what Clement Treasure is saying. Okay.
Yeah, so the Tamasic foods are, if you can see from that picture, the meats, anything processed, anything that is leftovers, anything that is, that has a lot of high chemical components in it, that's Tamasic food. The problem with that kind of eating, it actually also just, it wears off with time, and, you're not going to get so much in terms of energy from them. So as the Rajasic food are those foods that normally stimulate the body. Like if you take, something as simple as chilies, chilies actually sometimes make you get hot, you get heated up.
Yes.
And that actually alters the state of the body. Things like onions, garlic and onions may be vegetables, to be honest, but they're also stimulating in terms of, their composition as foods. And then, of course, you have the Sattvic diet. The Sattvic diet is now the plant-based diets, the cereals, the whole grains, the honey, the dairy products that may not really have the animal, components in them. It's very broad, but the beauty with the Sattvic food, it actually makes they're lighter, they digest faster, and then they make you get onto the next thing. When you go take something. Yes.
So all of this though, because a lot of people we don't eat animal products anymore. We used to, and so people want to give it a label. They'll say, "Oh, you're vegan," but I think I like to call it Sattvic better because the Sattvic diet or lifestyle, I guess, is more like the vegan diet. Then is that what you would say?
Purely, and I remember just as you asked earlier, when I was in yoga school, for example. We had to be on a Sattvic diet for the entire duration of the yoga school, where we were literally like on a Sattvic diet. We had to take vegetables. We only had to be on a fruit-only diet, grains. It was crazy. The thing is, by the time we finished that training, we had all lost like a lot of weight. Like it was crazy. We were all thin. I came back home. I come back home in Kenya, and my family was like, "Are you sick or what's happening? What happened?" Yeah, because it was the Sadvik diet. It digests very fast because it prepares you for practice the following day. And yoga school is very quick. You need to get this training done with as soon as possible so that you're able to
Mhm.
actually progress the next thing. So the Sadvik food is really ideal, and it actually will always make your body feel a bit lighter, so that at least you're able to take up any other activities that you have on your way. It is
So I have
not
a
easy. It is not easy for sure, but
wait, no,
it's I
wait,
think
don't say it's not easy because Lasha's journey is saying great information, and she
yeah.
pretty much is on a sattvic diet. She makes it look easy, right? You know, so I think it depends. I just think it depends
Yeah.
because yeah, on the person, on their lifestyle or whatever. Saniki DIY is saying they say cayenne pepper is very good. Now, one thing you said, Goga, is that
Yeah.
these foods they make you lighter and you can get right back into whatever you were doing. You can get right back into whatever you were doing. I've noticed that too since I've eliminated animal products. However, for people that continue to eat them, do for yoga when you all were in school, do they say eat it in like just once a day, once a week? Do they say just focus on the sattvic diet and not the what is the last one? Tamasic, I can't remember.
Massive.
Timasic,
Yeah. Yeah.
Rajic, and Sadvik.
Sadly, yes. Yeah. No, no. It's very hard because and I know even you for you guys to transition to plant-based diets, it took a lot of commitment and just being intentional about it. Um, what I remember we were taught at yoga school, because I've practically never been like vegetarian my entire life, but because I was on a vegetarian diet purely for like over 30 days, when I came back home, I had to totally make a shift in terms of my diet. I had to be deliberate about it. Does it mean like I need to eliminate, more meat? So red meat has totally been like totally, in the reduction. I think I can literally count the number of times, I take red meat. But
Mm,
I hope for the ideal Sadvik diet where I'll be, if not like fully vegetarian, at least I'll have aspects of, things like fish still fall within the tamasic diet.
mhm.
Things like poultry are still within that range, the eggs, etc. So I'm hoping for the ideal Sadvik diet because I like how it makes
Uh-oh, y'all.
my
Goga
body
has
feel, and
oh,
it takes a lot of like, yes,
I'm sorry, Goga. No, you froze just a moment because Trash Can Waves was coming in. Trash Can, we're about to do the first place pony giveaway, so definitely put in hashtag the home team. And Mountain of Inspiration is learning a lot here, saying this is very informative. So go ahead, finish your thought because we are about to get into the first place pony, and then we'll come back to the slideshow.
all right. Yeah, so I was just saying that it has to be very. It takes a lot of how do I put it? Yeah, it takes a lot of mind work just to be able to
Mm,
commit to that kind of commit to this kind of diet. But it will make your body feel good. It will make your mind feel very clear because, as I said, these types of food and their body composition, there's a way they affect your mind. When you take like fast foods, which fall within the tamasic bit, you'll always
yeah.
get like you'll always feel lazy after you want to sleep or something like that. If there's just they have certain properties. If you have to research deeper, you'll be able to find those particular aspects of that, as
Mhm.
you can see from the slide. So when you work towards sattvic diets, you're trying to build towards that state of harmony and balance in terms of your body composition, and that is the work. That is the work. Anytime when you come to the spaces like the Blind Guy family, that's what they're trying to tell you. Like you make a shift in terms of your nutrition. You're working towards a sattvic diet, which actually improves your state of mind and also makes you like a more you feel more holistic in terms of yourself. You're calmer, you're a happy person. You're not going to you're not just going to get off on anyone who annoys you at the slightest opportunity, because there's a
Right.
way it affects our body. Yeah, so
Mhm.
I
And
think yeah.
Juba Bruce Love TV is saying, okay, cabbage and callaloo is also good for your diet. And those are things that grow right from the ground. So I'm sure the Sattvic diet would approve of those. Of course, we
Yes.
were all teasing about okra earlier because, Saniki DIY, I guess she eats it raw because she says okra is a vegetable that can be eaten without heat. And
Yeah.
another thing I do is she says, I love Juba Bruce Love TV says, I love cocoa because it's good for your drink. And I do always put cacao powder into my
Nice.
coffee. into my coffee. So yes, yes.
Good.
So go ahead, Goga.
Coffee is Rajasic. Just thought I should put it there now that you mentioned coffee. I know we all love coffee. I love coffee. I love coffee, but it
Hmm.
falls within because it's a bit stimulating in a sense. So it will stimulate you because as a beverage. So I just thought I should put it there because you guys were talking about coffee there. So you can see some of these aspects in terms of the diet and how it affects your body and your moods. So look at all these
Mm,
things. So if you forget everything else I've said here, just remember Rajasic diet normally stimulates the body. So it's the onions, it's the chilies, it's the spicy food and how it like affects your body. The Tamasic
right.
diet is that food that stimulates lethargy. You just get lazy after eating them. You can't even do anything productive after it. And then the Sattvic diet, you're leaning more towards the purely vegetarian fruit diet, food that you actually get from the earth, like instantly
Hmm.
directly from the earth. That's how you can think of Sattvic diet and some of the benefits. One thing to remember, a Sattvic diet, when you go and when it becomes a leftover, you go and maybe deep fry it, it becomes now a Rajasic diet. It totally changes. It loses its composition and doesn't
Mm.
benefit the body in terms of what we are just talking about.
Well, hold
Um,
on. But Corey was like, Why'd you say that,
I
Corey?
said when you have leftovers and you go reheat them or do something different to them, it loses its sattvic value and goes down a stage. That's interesting.
Yeah. And
yeah,
that's where, say like the amazing MNG, she's in Jamaica, right? And I know
yeah.
Shatika Woods just came in as well. So I'm sure all of them, Juba Bruce Love TV, Clement Treasure, myself, Corey, Gale at Night, we all are eating leftovers, but we don't think about it that,
You
oh,
microwave it.
yeah, yeah, and then if we microwave it, Zelen Cooking Paradise may have a microwave, may not, but the whole point is when you're heating these foods, it does change the composition, and that's when they're no longer at their optimal. Okay, so we should try to eat them fresh, like cook it, and eat it
It
within the first 3 hours or what have you.
absolutely, and don't keep it. When you microwave it, it becomes tamasi. As you said. So you need to like if you can make it, and that's what they always say. You don't need to like make it. Even people when you make food in bulk, just make what you can eat in that particular moment. I try to do that. My fridge is always like mostly empty because I like getting food fresh from the market, eat it on the
Yeah,
same day, and get it off. Instead of keeping it until they free about the next meal on the following day. It's just good practice and it will do amazing work for your body because the food will always be totally fresh. So yes, these
you,
foods can
you
change.
know, yeah, Gail at night does not microwave her leftovers. She only uses the air fryer oven or she reheats it on the stove because the microwave kills the nutrients. And so no okra does eat his leftovers cold.
Yeah.
So I guess that's my question. I was going to ask, like, should we just eat the leftovers cold? Um, you know what I mean? Because they do hit different sometimes the next day. It's like the flavors sink in. And,
Yeah.
Zelen Cooking Paradise is probably an expert on this because, that's a cooking person. So you let us know. Does it matter if you? I know that the microwaves kill some of the nutrients with the sattvic diet. From what I know from all of the doctors that I follow, they do say even just reheating, even on the stove, any sort of heat. And this was with like Dr. Neil Barnard or Michael Greger or Dr. Milton Mills, all these different doctors that work in food and nutrition. They say any sort of heating can make a difference. Do you know if it matters? Because Lily's mental health journey, she can eat leftovers cold as long as it's not meat, or they'll reheat it on the stove.
Yeah. No, I guess it depends, and I guess because of the lifestyle we lead, we lead in the world we live in. Leftovers, it's something that you can't totally wish away. The only
Yeah.
thing I know, and we can talk about this maybe one day when we talk about the types of foods, because you have foods that actually heat your body, you have foods that cool your body, you have foods that are like a bit moderate.
Mhm.
It normally depends on the best time to eat food. There are people, food is best eaten on the most extreme temperatures. I'm not saying that you go eat frozen food, but that's actually a very good temperature. Like you can eat food that it's frozen, that's perfect. Or maybe when it's so heated or so hot, because that means there's no room for bacteria to like, affect the food in any way or something like that.
Got
That's
yeah.
what I would say at this point. Food is best in both extreme. I'm not saying that you start eating your meat, frozen, frozen, frozen. Um, it's ideal for sure, but of course, it's not practical. Yeah,
Nice.
and,
I know.
but
Go ahead. 'Cause I know we're doing first place pony. And we're almost done, y'all. We're only 20 minutes from the end of the show. So if you have not put in hashtag the home team, put it in. And Goga has a giveaway for us at the end of the show. So this is going to be good and juicy. Go ahead, Goga.
Yeah. Yes. And then just the final thoughts. So what I'm trying to say is that the body is made up of food. So whatever you put in your body, that's actually what your body is going to respond on what you eat, and that's why you're like they always say there's a joke that you are what you eat for sure. There's what you're what you eat, and that's literally where you get the particular that particular thought. Another
Mm,
thing is so and it's even based on like Asian philosophy on like the yogic diet. It's like whatever you put in is what is going to be a reflection when you step out, and that's why you have to be very intentional and mindful in terms of what you eat. The
got
sattvic
it.
state is not something that you will work towards getting. It's very ideal. It's actually the highest state when it comes to this philosophy, but all of us already have the sattvic state. In fact, the state of the human mind is always sattvic. It's just that there are things that come in the way, our interactions with people, our interactions with the food we eat, that normally alters that composition. So the idea is to say that you can manage the excess tamas that you may have or the excess rajas that you may have, and that now is on the diets. So
Ah,
am I going to reduce the tamasic diets? Am I going to like maybe remove these spicy foods or things like that so that I can have more of these wholesome foods? So you already have the sattvic state. I'm not saying that none of you is sattvic. I'm just trying to say that you can be more intentional on the sattvic diet by working to reduce the excess tamasic diets and the rajasic diets, that you're able to achieve that ideal state of harmony with the sattvic diets. Yoga exercises are also very great in terms of just helping people get to that particular state, because yoga exercises actually help you shatter the tamas. In terms, that is the laziness. The moment you get into a yoga posture or a yoga class, all the laziness normally goes away because of the work that you're putting it, and this actually
yes.
also helps just manage some of these emotional states. So any exercise, whether you are running, whether you are like walking, whatever you are doing, it actually helps you manage that particular state, which is the most important thing. And that's why now the yoga exercises come in.
Yes.
So yoga, in a sense, just to like summarize it all, yoga is not particularly just exercise. Yoga has to be looked at holistically in terms of even what we eat, in terms of
Mm-hmm.
the state of mind, what you even feed your mind. Sometimes Rajasic may also involve some of the things you consume mentally, and that's a conversation for another day. But yes,
No,
even what
with no problem, because Drina's Haven 916 is here, whereas Evangelist Melvina Thomas has to go, and we still have folks in and out. So the whole point of what you've given us is wonderful. Like the gist of, look, y'all, like Saniki DIY, she's taking in what you're saying. She's like, oh, that's too much bacteria and leftovers, and really what you're saying is it's not just in what we're eating, because Juba, Bruce Love TV is letting us know that the thing you can do with leftovers, keep it fresh, like when you cook it, put it in the fridge and freezer after school, so in the morning when you want, it'll be okay. And then they're also saying warm your food, use a little sip of water. So there's all these different things, but like you're saying, it's not just in the food we're eating, it's also in our mindset, it's also in some of everything. So for Lefty Two Guns, it's in the mindset of how he might be holding his posture, like you're saying, how we're carrying ourselves, the energy we're giving off and receiving. It's everything, right?
absolutely, absolutely.
Mm.
Yeah, so you have to be very deliberate about some of these actions, and but it's very possible. It's very
Oops. Wait a minute, y'all. Sorry, Goga. Are
yeah,
you
it's very
there? You
possible to
go.
achieve. It's very possible to achieve a sattvic diet. Blind Guy family, they've done it. I mean, if they made the huge shift to plant-based diets, wholesome fruits, cereals, the whole grains, the rice, and all that stuff, you'll always find a lot of alternatives. Don't just say that it's going to be purely vegetables and fruits. You'll now be exploring. There's a time we had to do a 40-day challenge where you had to be on a sattvic diet, and I remember we had to get very creative when the yoga studio gave us that challenge. Like there's a week
Mm.
they say you're only going to be on a fruit-based diet, and we are like, "What do you mean a fruit-based diet?" And we had to go to the market and get all these fruits and eat them for the 3 days of the challenge. So it's very easy and you'll actually enjoy it because every day will be like an experiment. You're like, "Oh, let's see, is this sattvic?" And then you tick the box, and then you get it. Yeah,
Right, right. Look, you know what? When I put you out of the studio accidentally, Trash Can Waves, I guess he was putting me in the lane of Lefty Two Guns. He says, LaQuita got the trigger finger because I clicked you. I put you back in the green room. My apologies.
Get that trigger finger ready because we got these horses. Get these horses off and running.
Oh, that's true. So Marlon, if you have not put in hashtag the home team, put in hashtag the home team. We're going to do the first place pony. Marlon is saying leftovers have to be heated to 165 degrees before serving. And of course, Tati is here saying, ooh, a double live. Yes, we're streaming everywhere, Tati. And so it's so good to have everybody in here. Lefty is laughing at me. I'm a left-handed person, so hey, I'm on your side. Yep, I am. Nice. So here's yeah. So the Emirate TV, I'm not sure if you already put that in, but welcome in everyone. If I didn't say your name, I've been posting your comments on the screen. And of course, for those of you who are listening, a lot of times I talk so that Corey can keep track, because y'all know Corey really is blind. Renita F3, Corey's eyes don't work. He cannot see it all. So yeah, don't think I'm just talking, y'all, just because I love to talk, which I do, but that's not what I'm doing now. Corey, get us going with the first place pony.
I'm going to make a horse race announcement. And when I say bring, when I make that sound bring, Goga, you're going to say, and they're off.
All right, good. Because Business Talk with Kay put in hashtag the home team. So I think we're ready. Are you ready to do that? You got your, wait, no, he already showed us some poses. Why don't you say he like do a split, or, we got to make it more fancy. You know what I mean?
All right, well, I'll say bring, you'll do the split, and LaQuita, you say and they're off.
Okay. Wait, that didn't go right. Well, we're not doing Trash Can Waves of bedroom yoga, best performed with a buddy. We're not doing that today. Says winning, and XDMC is in here. Give yoga something to do, Corey.
I said he's going to do a split.
Oh, and I'll say it wrong. Right. Oh, I thought you said I was going to do the split. Sorry. No. Okay. Sorry.
No, I thought you was like LaQuita was going to do the split.
Yeah, see, it wasn't just me thinking that. All right.
Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to another round of the Blind Guys Wipe Their Life Live. First place pony derby. All the jockeys are mounted and ready to ride.
So wait. Do I wait for Goga to? Oh, Goga's getting in position. Oh, y'all, look at this. Can any of y'all do this? Basketball fan, I don't know. Bedroom yoga, no. Okay, we're not doing that. Let me put Goga up here at the top so y'all can see Goga doing everything. Goga is doing that thing, Corey, where you balance on your bottom and you hold your legs up to each side. So yeah, I don't know how else to put it, but y'all put in hashtag the home team. I'm talking so y'all can put it in and y'all can win. No, Okra says Corey can do the split.
Yeah, right.
Well, you did have to split earlier to take a call.
Yeah, and I'm gonna be splitting again and take another call.
Okay. Drina's Haven 96 uses Goga's videos and her own that she created with Goga to use her yoga and stretches. Wow. Oh, and Basketball Fan says hello, because Basketball Fan is blind in one eye. See, I talked so long, I got yoga tired. I'm sorry, Goga.
Corey. I was waiting for Corey because LaQuita kept on going.
Right? Okay, I'm ready now. Okay, 6 bows. We're really ready. Goga's going to do a split. I'm going to say, and they're off, because Aniki DIY says your mind and body builds your mind and soul builds your body.
Good morning, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to another round of Blind Guys Wipe Their Life Live.
I'm about to make someone pull a hamstring talking so long.
All the jockeys are ready to ride. Bring.
Ooh, and they're off. Okay, nice. Goga is down in there. We got Lynn's Share with Love TV, Lynn's Life Lessons, Island Venture Girl. I'm making up stuff. Trash Can Wave, Share with Love, the Everyday Life Love TV, Dear's Chick, Island Girl, Alex. Gail at Night. Wait a minute.
Hey. Oh, wow. Okay.
Whoa.
Rex came in handy. Gail is going to do a split now for a celebration. I got to do a split, y'all, because we got some things to attend to. LaQuita will tell you about what's going on this weekend. But y'all keep on rocking with yoga with Goga, and Blind Guys Wipe Their Life.
All right, Corey, this is so good. Gail at Night has won. Everybody was excited for you. They were trying to win, but Drina's Haven 916 was saying, Goga, go. Share with Love TV tried to win. Oh, look, business talk with Kay says we're cheating. Goga, do you think we can run that one more time? Is there one more pose that we all can do? Because Gail is a moderator. That's why he says we're cheating, because the moderator won. So is there one more pose that all of us can do, no matter where we are, while everybody congratulates Gail, and no okra is saying it's rigged, but it's not. So help us out, okay? What can uh this person, I don't want to mess up their name, Coach Nemos, Bori. Anyway, Coach Nemos, we'll just stop there. What can we
Coach
do
Nemo
while we're
from Puerto
sitting?
Rico, yes.
Go ahead.
Okay, so there's one posture we can all do because you're always all doing it. It's called the corpse pose or Shavasana, where you just lie on your back and then just relax. The challenge
No,
with
we
this
can't.
pose
But
is,
some of us are
yeah.
at work, or some of us are at work. Say like,
Oh,
Bravo
yeah.
Sheila, ladies, let's chat. If she's at work, basketball fan, I don't know where they are, but the whole thing
I,
is if we're all just sitting, give us something.
yeah.
I'm going to run it again. This way,
Okay,
six
so we can all
goes. Go ahead.
perfect. We can all stand. So we are going to do. Let's do three pose. So you can
Okay.
all, if you're standing somewhere, you could just do this. So I'll just demonstrate it. Let's see.
Wait,
I don't
you
know.
explain it, I'll show it. You explain it, I'll show it.
Okay,
Okay.
perfect. Yeah, because I don't know how far my mic will go when I stand.
Yes.
So just
And
come
this
into
way,
stand. Just
I'm
come
gonna
into
stand.
stand. Yeah. Good. And then I want you to bring your foot. Let's see. Yes, there you go. I want you to bring your right foot either on your ankle. No, okay, no one will see it there. Oh, show off, LaQuita. Or take it above the knee.
Okay, hold on.
I can't believe I made you do this. You actually removed your set. This is so cool.
Okay.
Yeah, so you can either put that knee under your knee or take it above the knee if you want more challenge. And then still there you can take your hands up above your head like that. And then still there you can find your balance. I'm going to give you a count. Yeah, I'm going to give you a count of 5. Then I want you to take your right knee more towards the back. So you want to get the right hip opening a bit.
I don't have that hip flexion.
Yeah, there you go. 4.
Wait.
3.
Just so that, can I just clarify something here?
Yeah.
I just want to clarify that because XDMC saying it, he says, I have to say, I do like the whole bedroom yoga idea. I can rock with that. Look.
You guys, you all need to go.
Let's get back to it.
Right.
Yes. Y'all know I have good balance. So I'm not going to fall. And even if I do, I'm just going to crawl away. You'll never see me again. This is the last live stream ever. So, okay, walk me back through it. So this way.
Run away.
Say that again.
Okay.
Uh-oh.
No, I was wondering if you crawl away, who was going to end the live stream, but then we are here. You're not going to fall. So
I'm gonna end it from my phone.
I got you.
I'll log in from my phone and end it. Okay. Let's do it again.
All
because basketball fan is drinking dandelion herbal tea for her liver. So that's wonderful. Okay. Tati is laughing, but go walk us through it. And once I show them, they'll be able to do this on their own because Drina's Haven is recording her stretches. She's following along. Business talk okay is planning for twins. Bedroom yoga is needed. Goga, you have a new show idea.
It's a new niche.
All right, let's go for it. Let's go.
All right, yeah. So you come into standing. So you can either put that foot either on your ankle or just somewhere around your shin that is slightly under the knee, or you can take it above the knee. So you want to avoid the knee joint at all times because you may end up dislocating your kneecap. So you want to keep that balance. And then now bring your hands into your heart center like that.
Okay.
And then take it above your head like that. Stretch, feeling that nice stretch.
Yes.
Stay here for 5, 4. Great job, LaQuita. 3, 2.
You said bend over?
No. It's fine.
Oh.
And 1. That will be showing off, but it's fine. This is easy for everybody. Now you have to switch sides because in yoga, you have to find balance. You may be very perfect on the right, but maybe the left will give you ideas.
Okay.
So let's do the left side. We see what your left looks like because yoga is about finding balance between all parts of your body.
All right. So the Quiz Cafe can do this. We're all doing this together. And the corpse pose. Wait, isn't that when you're just laying down?
Yeah, that's for everybody. That's for the guys at home. The guys at home can just do corpse pose. Those of us in the office can do the tree pose.
Got it. Okay. So I'm going to go back to this one. So that way, on the other side, you said, right?
Yes, the left side.
Okay.
So now I want you to challenge yourself and say that you can take it higher, but just ensure you're not stepping on the knee.
So like my
Okay,
knee, my heel should be like higher. Is
higher.
what
Yes,
I think
yes,
these
above
pants
the
are
knee.
making it slide down. Should okay, hold on, because
Yeah.
these pants are kind of slippery. So I might have to
Okay.
pull up the pants since Corey's not here. I'll just
Okay,
okay.
fine. We can keep them under the knee. It's fine. Okay, cool. Um,
Okay.
I think guys are having the best time today. Okay, hands to
Yes.
your hearts.
Oh my
Okay.
goodness.
Yeah.
Okay, so tell me what to do and I'll
All
do
right.
it because yeah, everybody's laughing at me, but you know what? Y'all make sure y'all do this at home as well because XDMC is like, what the? And everybody's laughing at me, y'all. I got it.
Yes,
Don't worry.
guys. There is no watch pose. You should all be doing it. If LaQuita is doing it, you should all be doing it. Okay.
That's
So
it.
coming to standing.
Okay, standing.
Yeah. So you can take the foot slightly under your knee.
Okay.
Yeah. Slightly under your knee, and then bring your hands to your heart center, and then you can take it above your head.
Okay.
And then let's see whether you can find your balance.
I'm
What
trying to stay
happened?
light.
Okay. 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 So stay here for 5, 4. Good. 3. Now I want to challenge you. Just stay as you are, and then see whether you can close your eyes.
Oh, my eyes are closed. Oh, I got
Okay.
wobbly as soon as I closed them too.
Yes. So that tells you what happens. So normally, when most people when they close their eyes, they can't find their balance, and that tells you that you are still like we still like really look for external reference to find balance in
Oh,
our lives. So if you can achieve finding balance with your eyes closed in that particular posture, it means you're actually working towards finding harmony in your body, which is in line with what we're just talking about in terms of yoga and nutrition, finding that sattvic space. So the
yes.
trick is next time you can try this. If all of you are busy falling and the weather was windy when you close your eyes, what you can do, identify a very small thing that is not moving in your room. It can be even like a stray paint. It can be the TV light, just before you turn on the TV. Identify
Mhm.
something very tiny and then anchor your gaze on that particular point, and
Ah,
then close your eyes while still visualizing that point. The thing is, we always say you can still see with your eyes closed, but you'll be seeing with your mind because you're taking the practice more inwards. And that's how you find inner balance and inner
got it.
harmony in your
So
body
for
with yoga.
Imelda Salo, it's like if she's looking for that inner balance, like you said, focus on something. For someone like Corey who
Yeah.
cannot see, he would just simply focus because Tati's like, I will
Yeah.
fall with my eyes open. That's what he's saying.
Yeah. Someone like Corey is more likely to find more balance in this posture because he mostly now will be more introspective because he will be using his third eye or the inner eye because he can literally visualize. Because I always see how you tell Corey and he visualizes something and he can tell you a story. So Corey can literally visualize it and then instantly put
Right.
it into action. Um,
So
yeah.
this is the thing. Everybody, I tell everybody I have such good knees. So, this is what I do all day long, right? I can just go down and up. And of course, I
Yeah.
like to dance with it, but that's not
Okay, be careful, be careful.
so I just had to show that while I did not have my chair in here, just to let y'all know, what we working with.
Now, LaQuita, now we know your Saturday activities. You just told us Saturday evening activities. Now we know them.
Yeah, yeah. I just gave them a snippet of the bedroom TV. So, I mean, bedroom yoga, bedroom yoga. We have to get out of here, y'all. It's been 1 hour. We have to do
Oh
the
my
final
God.
giveaway. Again, we got to
Yeah.
put in hashtag the home team. We'll run it. If your name comes up, you win with Goga. Okay. Can you
Yep.
set up the stream yard so we can all see the ladies doing this? You know what? No, we cannot. Absolutely not. So unplug and unwind is here. If you have not, put in hashtag the home team, okay? Because the everyday life of an OCD chick is laughing and trash can waves are saying, LaQuita doing the splits on a rolling chair. I can't get a split. I can't. So y'all put it in and we have to get in one more thing because
Yeah.
before we let's thank our sponsors and then we'll come back. So that way you'll do another pose because you just gave us something that we can do. You've told us how nutrition can help us. And with all of your training and everything, can people book you? Like if they want to, because you teach, right? Like if they
I
want to
do.
get with you once a week, tell us about that.
Oh yeah, I do have physical classes. I know during I started teaching a few years back. I took time after leaving yoga school before I started teaching because you always feel you always have that fear of what do you call it? The imposter syndrome. So I had to like
Yes.
overcome that even after coming from yoga school. So I do teach a few classes every week, mostly on weekends, and I have weekday classes. But I normally have my private students because it's normally one-on-one. Because I prefer
Mm,
monitoring a student directly based on their practice because everybody is at a very different level of practice. So people are not at the same level in terms of yoga practice. I've been practicing yoga for like over 7 years now. There is no way I will just get a beginner there to like start doing the things I'm doing because it's definitely not practical. So what happens is I do have classes on weekends where I have to teach students, but then I also have one online class, which is the only online class that I think has survived after the COVID pandemic. But you can
right.
always set a class up in case somebody is interested in doing a class with me. We can always set a one-on-one Zoom class. I do a lot of that. It's very easy. It's just
So
that you
wait, let
get
me ask you this
direct.
then.
Yeah,
Let me
yeah.
ask you because if Genius Family Vlog wants to tune in to an online class, or Trash Can Waves wants to practice his bedroom yoga with downward dog and I don't even know the second pose, but if he wants to get started on those things, where's the best place to follow you? Because I know you're very active on Instagram,
Yes.
and so where should we follow you? Is it Instagram? Is it Facebook? Is it your YouTube channel? If we want to check in with you to, like Saniki DIY is saying, like create a Zoom or Google Meet and do some with us. That's what Saniki is saying. But where are you
I
currently
will.
doing them? So if we want to book a class, like if can we join that private class?
Yeah, you do. You do. You actually can. Especially the Saturday one is normally actually a community class that is free on Zoom. It's normally at Saturday my time at 5 o'clock. But I guess because of time zones, I may not be able to know what time it will be in your region. But I can always plug you on that one.
So
But you
wait,
can
so
always
hold
find
on
me
a
on
second. You're
Yeah.
just so everybody knows, like Josephine official channel might want to know your time zone. It is if we want to go to Yoga University, your time zone is Eastern African time, EAT. So if I'm doing the
Absolutely.
translation, I can just Google Eastern African time. And then where do we go in order to, do we email you to get that Zoom link? That's what I'm saying. How do we tap in? Or where do
Absolutely.
you
No,
post
no,
it?
you could drop me a message on Instagram because I'm active on Instagram. I think I'm more active on Instagram than my email. It's just my practice, so you can always drop me a message on Instagram, Yoga with Goga, and then I'll be able to give you a plug and the link to that particular session. So yeah.
Got
Um,
it. That's your Instagram, and that's you showing off.
no
Yes.
way.
Got it. So we'll get in touch with you on Instagram. That way we can all, because we all want to go to Yoga University. We want to make sure we go with you, Goga. And it's so funny that your name is actually Goga. It rhymes with yoga, and you started this journey in 2017. So okay, let's get into thanking some of our sponsors, because of course Gail at Night is definitely reminding everybody to follow you, subscribe to you, whether it's on YouTube or Instagram. You can always find him, Yoga with Goga. Well, yes, go ahead and sip on your tea. You're having tea because, like you said, coffee is not in the sattvic diet. It's more of that sluggish one. Y'all go back, take screenshots of those slides. They're amazing. And he was using a real PowerPoint to create them. So look, Lily's mental health journey has drama. They got to go. So that means we are going to also go for a coffee break. So I'll see you in just a minute after we thank our sponsors. All right, Goga? All right. Y'all, we are having a great time here. I've done a little bit of yoga with y'all. Y'all see, I got some balance. I got some drops. All I need now is the splits. But we could not have done this without our sponsors. Scrolling at the bottom of the screen with the website, blindguyhiswife.com. So, of course, if you want to plug in, that's where you can find all of our information. But we do have to properly thank our sponsors. They make it happen, whether they just bought us a coffee or whether they actually chose a sponsorship package. So thank you.
Supreme sponsors David and Christine Brooks. Supreme sponsor Dr. Linda Bailey Hayden of Elizabeth City State University.
Supreme sponsor Hampton Mosaic Festival. Supreme sponsor 2023 Fairfax Veg Fest. Supreme sponsor Jamestown Settlement.
New member, the J. Jordan.
You or your company can become a sponsor. Visit blindguyhiswife.com.
All right, y'all, we are back and we've got to wrap this show up because it's only a 1 hour show. We've had such a wonderful time with Yoga with Goga. Definitely check him out in the show notes, but check him out right now. Welcome back, Goga.
Thank you so much. Thank you so much. This was fun. Yeah, I've actually had a great time.
Yes, you know what? You froze right before you left, but you are about to give us something. So, of course, you have your Buy Me a Coffee page, buymeacoffee.com/yoga with Goga. It's a full-fledged website, much like Patreon, that you're constantly building out and adding to. So let's just say for Rosalind's family episodes, she might win this giveaway if she puts in hashtag the home team. Tell us what the giveaway is for today.
Okay, so the giveaway is you have like two options. So if you're a content creator who has a monetized house, you're going to win a membership from me,
Oh,
whatever level of membership you have. If you are a non-content creator, you get to host the Yoga with Goga weekly show with me for like about 1 hour. You can sit with me in the panel
wow.
and conversation.
We can join your panel. I've been on your panel, Goga. It's so fun because, of course, everybody in your channel is so excited. Like they're always engaging. We've got Tati saying today do a free split. So I'm going to run it again. If you all have put in hashtag the home team, then you're already in there. You can win. If you have not, put it in now. Goga, how do you want to do this giveaway? Because Corey is still on the call. Unplug and Unwind has it in there. Y'all put it in there if you have not. What do you want to do this time when I say go?
Let's see. A yoga posture for sure. Today I want to see whether you guys can squat. I think no, goddess. Everybody can do, even if you're at work. We'll do goddess pose. We have all goddesses here. And the men in the room. Yeah, we're going to challenge ourselves and see whether we can do goddess pose. We can try out.
Got it. Okay, so you do that pose because, like you said,
so
everybody.
What will happen? I think I can do goddess from where.
All right. Now I'm going to show that I have.
And then you pick your feet like that. Then so that you can bring your knees like that. And then the idea is to see whether you can stay here. And then we are going to keep sinking lower while stretching our hands forward like that. And then the idea is to ensure your spine is straight. So I don't want to see you guys doing this. I want you to see that you can stay like that, straight like that. And then bring your hands like goalpost up. And then we'll keep swinging like this. Okay. So yeah, let's see who can do it. The last person standing.
All right. Yeah, you know what, Goga? We're going to have to add you. You're definitely going to be a character in our superhero series. So yeah, let's get it going. All right. Okay. Hold that pose. And I'm pulling it up so everyone can see that Gale at Night was the last winner. And Goga, what should we do for this pose? Say they're off so I can click draw again, please.
All right. And you can dance, guys. This is also part of the bedroom yoga some of you are talking about.
All right, Yoga with Goga. All right, we got Lily's Mental Health, Lynn's Life Lessons, Gail at Night, Healthy G-Mom, Unplugging Their Mind, Trina, Mercy's Empire, Share Love TV, Trash Can Waves, Mercy's Empire, Africa. No okra. What?
Whoa. Whoa. It was rigged.
I know, he said it was rigged last time. Let me tell you, No Okra is actually David Hunt. So he is a content creator. And so absolutely David Hunt, or AKA No Okra, has won. Congratulations to you. Uh-oh. See, Trash Can Waves is just awful. That's my beat it up pose. Let's do the 8.
You have a crazy crowd, LaQuita. I thought I had my crazy people.
Yeah, look, Robertina Mbula look is laughing over here. I think Robertina agrees that yeah, everybody's crazy in here. Not everybody, but we have a good time. So Anania has definitely enjoyed this episode as well. I say we ask you the last question because we got to get out of here. They're getting worse. Trash Can Wave says Gale at night. Last time I did that when I almost became a father. So see, we can't do that pose. Genius Family Vlog, don't do that pose unless you're looking for children. I have one final question while everybody. Well, everybody congratulates No Okra, even though Gail at Night says No Okra is disqualified because of the hate crime, the Okra hate crime. My question to you is, what fruits and vegetables have you had today? Because that gets us into our for our plant-based treats. What fruits and vegetables have you had today?
Oh, I did have like some tomatoes earlier. There was lettuce, pineapples. I love pineapples. They're my favorite. Like it's my favorite fruit. If you ever want to like bribe me or anything, just get me pineapples. You have me.
Mm.
Yeah. So it's pineapples, lettuce, and tomatoes. Nothing much today. Yeah, that's pretty much it.
Well, that's 15
Yeah, but
points. That's 15 points. You get 5 points for every fruit and serving. So Sneaky DIY has 5 points. Oh no, 0 points because they haven't had any. But Tati has had an apple. That's 5 points. Tati has also had a carrot. That brings you up to 10 points. You know, the everyday life of an OCD-ish chick grows her own food, onions, peppers, salsa. So she's had 5 for the onions, 10 for the peppers. That's another 5. So that's 10. And then
yeah.
salsa has a few different vegetables in it. So that's like 15 points just for the salsa. So she's up to 25, so this is good. Carton of orange juice from Basketball Fan and Ian Nellian is
Nice.
here. So, this is the thing. Saniki DIY loves pineapple. And so sometime soon, Basketball Fan will have a kiwi, but we just want everybody to get their faves, fruits and vegetables, every spread. That's the whole purpose, right?
Nice.
Tati is asking, can nuts have 1 point? We just try to keep it to fruits and vegetables because nuts are such healthy foods, but we really want people to get in the fruits and vegetables. The nuts and seeds are bonuses. So yes, thank you. We'll give them 1 point. You make a good point. We'll start doing that. I like that. We're going to get into our plant-based treats for today. And that means that is how we end the show because we're trying to get up to 100, right? You're trying to score 100 by being a Faves 100 zero. I mean, Faves 100 hero. So anything that you'd like to add before you get out of here, because Indiana Backyard Gardener is working and listening and thinking about what fruits and vegetables she's going to have as well. Anything that you want to tell our audience to focus on in their life with yoga? Tell us.
Yeah, I'll just say, be intentional about what you eat. It will pay off in the long run. It's not going to everything. I mean, it's not going to be easy. Everything is always hard at the beginning. It's going to take a lot of sacrifices. It's going to take a lot of willpower. That's what I wanted to just say. It's going to take a lot of willpower. But the moment you begin, you will thank your body for it and you will never look back. So I'll just say, start today. Don't say it's going to be a 2024 resolution. Start today and just monitor the results after 1 month and how your body is going to feel. You will thank yourself for it. That's all I will leave you in terms of when it comes to yoga and nutrition. So start now and be deliberate about it, and you will thank your body. Your body will thank you later for it.
Wonderful. I love it. That's just good advice. And like you said, start now. Start now. I like that part. It won't be easy, or if it will be easy. Either way, you just have to start. So thank you so much, Goga. This has been amazing. And we are now going to show a plant-based treat that most anyone can do and appreciate. So you hang out in the green room and finish your tea while everybody subscribes to you, okay?
All right. Thank you so much. Thank you so much for having me. And thank you,
welcome.
everyone, for making this place warm and nice. Thank you.
Absolutely. All right, y'all. Y'all know what time it is. It is time for our plant-based treat. So Teacher P. Downer, we are about to finish this up with a plant-based treat that pretty much everybody can do. Now, here's the thing. Even if you're like Basketball Fan taking a lot of painkillers for fibromyalgia, the dandelion tea is definitely good because I know you're taking that to soothe your liver, Basketball Fan. But keep in mind, while those herbs are amazing, they do fall in the vegetable family. So look, give yourself 5 points for that dandelion tea. So Genius Family Vlog, Alex, all of you definitely enjoy this plant-based treat today.
Sensational smoothie.
The ingredients include almond milk, frozen berries, banana, fonio, and plant-based yogurt. I'm going to fill it up with berries, like 2 cups. Berries are low in calories, high in fiber, vitamin C, and antioxidants with proven benefits for lowering blood pressure and cholesterol. This is cooked fonio. I'm just going to add about a cup. Fonio is a high-protein, ancient whole grain that helps control diabetes, digestion, weight loss, and prevents anemia, provides energy, strengthens hair, and your nails. Put our banana in. Bananas help prevent wheezing in children with asthma. They contain vitamin C and lectin, which are antioxidants that help prevent cancer. Then we add our almond milk.
You can order fonio at keenpierre.com.
I do add a little bit of sugar, only about a tablespoon.
Blend until smooth. Enjoy.
A little pop of lemon. This gives it a zest. Once it's all blended, you add the lemon.
It was delicious. It was nice and creamy, not too thick, and I especially like the zesty flavor of the lemon.
It from the glass cup and the whipped cream, it looked like on a magazine. Plus, it was really creamy and it was really good.
All right, y'all. This has been wonderful. Alex is reminding us that if you enjoyed the interview today, please subscribe to Yoga with Goga. Please subscribe to Blind Guy, his wife. Subscribe to all of us, and of course, that way you can do what Marlon was saying. You can do that yoga pose that Goga was doing. Marlon is saying that's the monkey bar pose. Absolutely. For those of you who are listening, that's the pose that Goga was doing right before the plant-based treat. So Healthy G Mom really enjoyed that smoothie. I've seen you make quite a few. Y'all get out there, get started, and do it. Basketball fan has always been sick with allergies, even as a child, which is why she loves to concentrate on her health. She really appreciates it when she's healthy, and she says she's cutting out sugar as we speak. Y'all do whatever works for you. Definitely. Goga is saying thanks to everyone. Bravo with Sheila. Ladies Let's Chat is saying awesome show. Corey is off making phone calls for our programs this Saturday and Sunday. We have a full weekend, so we appreciate you all hanging out with us today. And we'll see you tomorrow at 11:15 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. And of course, if you'd like to plug in, just text the home team to 757-231-3949. So we're going to get out of here today the way Goga would, the way Healthy G Mom would, if Goga told Healthy G Mom to do a split. Y'all know what she would say. She would say, deuces.